little girl comes up to me, hey, out of breath with a big ass, the chocolate bars that they're selling tomorrow. Hey, and by the way, and so this is $20. And first off, I was like, $20? God damn. Like,
Is the chocolate bar me off or something? Because
Ryan looking a little different today.
oh, yeah, this is Rick.
Oh, that's Ricky?
Yeah, it's Ricky. Whatever. I wasn't gonna say anything, but since you guys brought it up,
Is that how it's supposed to be, like kind of scraped off?
yeah.
Rick would do something like that.
Yeah. Either you get it or you don't. I thought of it as a piece of art, and I thought I'd never seen something so absurd looking.
You know, I thought it was actually going to shine a little brighter with the light hitting. So, like, I like how it's not, like,
Okay,
it's
it's
not too loud.
That's
Like, I
good.
thought I was going to be blinded right now.
Yeah, I thought with this light hitting me, it would be crazy, but you know what? It's a loud piece for sure. I saw an Instagram skit where some guy was like, look at these ugly ass pants. Who would wear some weird orange shit like this? And then some guy goes, it's Rick. He goes, no, but you can see the way it's stitched is like really high quality. How much you say this was? Can I try this on real quick?
And that's why you kind of got to let them know it's Rick too, because it's like people are gonna be like, "What the hell are you wearing, bro?"
This is one of those things that I was like, I'm going to sell. I actually don't know how long I'm going to keep this, but I actually just wanted it almost the same way I would buy a piece of art and hang it on my wall for a period of time. That's actually how I view this.
Okay.
I want this like in my wardrobe to look at. Not even necessarily just to wear, but simply to appreciate, just because it's an object that I like. That's really it. So it's like, even though it is a piece of clothing that you could wear, I don't feel the need to wear it to get the value from it. We spoke recently about how going into the clothing stores and the
The guy that you got that from was, like, pissing you off, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And it happened to me again last week. This store was called Traffic.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
In the
Yeah,
mall.
Beverly
Beverly
Center.
Center. This is Rick, by the way.
Wait, it happened again at the same store?
No, this is so.
Oh,
I went to
okay.
I went to a different store. So, random ass store. I think it was near downtown LA. Lo and behold, I'm trying to try on some little t-shirts and some little shoes and shit. Every item I would put on, they would say something to me and say something about it. And then they start trying to give me suggestions. And then the owner gets there and he's like, "Oh, what are you looking for?" I was like, "Oh, I'm just looking for some tees that look like this." He's like, "Oh, I could bring you out some." Like, why don't you let me look? Can I look at the store,
What if
please?
sales were low that week? What if they have quotas to hit?
No, they get commission. That's why.
How are you in a sales business and you're making me not want to buy shit?
Oh yeah, because I feel like stores like that, they bring out stuff from the back if they think you're gonna buy some shit. That's why probably they're like, "Oh, he's gonna be a big spender here."
Yeah,
And
or
then
like, do
meet
they
my-
just go off your personality? This might be the guy that we can make buy everything.
Yeah, it came across, because I'm a friendly person. So if they're giving friendly vibes, I'm going to be friendly as well.
And they just like, oh, bet we can just take advantage of him.
But I know that they're only being friendly because they want the commission, which immediately kills the whatever vibe we had going.
I hate when you'll try it on and they'll be like, "That looks so good on you. That's you. That's you right there." Like, this is $800. Of course you want it to be me.
I would rather someone call me a bitch than give me that treatment, because that's almost more insulting to me than saying something mean. You're insulting my intelligence by thinking that I'm believing the bullshit that you're giving me. Oh man, those jeans look perfect on you. That looks like your exact size. Like, bro, greet me, ask me if I need anything. I'll be like, no, and then let me shop.
Or I like when they say, like, "Holler if you need me. I'll be over here if you need anything."
Exactly.
Thank you.
I'd be more likely to buy something from the guy who's like, hey, let me know if you have any questions.
I wonder how much that is the worker himself or that somebody above them, like the manager, telling them they need to act that way.
Right?
That's why
I don't know. And I don't know. Because obviously, yeah, there is the commission at play. So, like, yeah, I make more money if I close more deals where I swayed you to get this thing, or I just helped you the whole way through the process. Well, what I got pissed off was when I went to the Apple store last week and I just needed to get like a new charger. And little girl comes up to me, hey, out of breath with a big ass, the chocolate bars that they're selling tomorrow. Hey, me and my family, we're, not my family, my school and my team, we have this. And I'm like, she is regurgitating and I feel so bad. Like this spiel that was told to her, she wasn't even looking at me because she was trying to remember all the words. And by the way, and so this is $20. And first off, I was like, $20? God damn. Like, I was like, okay, she's 8. I can give her $5. All the bars she was selling were $20. And then I literally said,
The inflation.
I'm good. Sorry. Apple guy's trying to help me, but he's like, I understand. We both looking at each other like, yeah, she's trying to sell you some shit. She leaves. 12-year-old, like 4 years older, probably her sister, comes up. I kid you not, 5 seconds after her. Hey, so me and my team, same spiel, $20 for the bar. And then again, I said no, and then walks away. And I just had to see her bother everybody in the Apple store. And then when I sat down to take a break, I looked in the corner and I saw the whole family where the girls went back to. And they like hid in the back corner of the Apple store. And they were like making fun of her, like, did you see when she was... And it was just like an older sister and an older brother. And I just felt so bad for the children that have to do this. And I guess I did the math. If you sell 50 of these bars for $20, that's $1,000. And I was like, I wonder how long they've been at the mall all day. And there's obviously thousands of people that walk through the mall all day. And I just felt bad that I could tell. I was like, yeah, this is not no sports team. I see the whole family over there telling the girl to go back to this person. But how do you guys feel about the people that just be selling the shit for their football team?
A lot of it's a scam, right? It's hard to come across like a.
And do you think that works, or it's like because so many people are at the mall? Yeah, it's a numbers game. I'm bound to get a handful of people, but
Or where they just bother everyone and then hopefully they get a couple.
Yep. And it wasn't big enough to even be $20. So I was like, what?
Like,
20
do I get
bucks for a
anything?
chocolate
Like
bar.
golden ticket, maybe?
Is the chocolate bar me off or something? Because
Just the-
I'm glad you mentioned that because I have a story that just happened to me that was the same thing.
Little
And
girls or the teenage boys?
and it was teenage boys. And so these two young men come up to me, I think maybe 12 and 16, outside of a sporting event that I was
Okay.
at. They recognized, like the one recognized me from YouTube, and he was a friendly kid, whatever, 16-year-old kid, whatever. He comes up, and then his younger brother, I believe, came running up, panting after I had already taken the picture and left. So now they're both there. And they're like, the young kid, you have any money? I'm selling these chocolate bars, blah, blah, blah. And then immediately I was like, okay, I already have no cash on me. I said, you guys have Venmo? I was going to give them like $20 or something just to like,
Oh, the little girl would have loved you.
just to let them ride. No, I would have got a chocolate
You would
bar.
have got one bar.
Yeah, one bar.
I would have gotten one fun size chocolate bar. I was like, you guys got Venmo? No. And right there I was like,
You're stupid.
I almost felt like Mark Cuban on Shark Tank when he be getting pissed at the people because I'm like, you're trying to be a salesman right now out here trying to make money and you don't have one of the most common forms of digital payment and this is a cashless event. Like this is what are you doing?
This you need to have PayPal, Apple Pay, Zelle, Cash App, Wise, Stripe. You need every form of money transferring in your phone.
Tap and pay, whatever.
You got to have the little tap square card on your phone. Pull out the iPad. Your laptop better be on you just in case the phone dies. Like,
Exactly. And I'm not a chocolate bar seller, but even me, I would know like, okay, we are going to sell these chocolate bars. We need at least Venmo, Zelle,
Yep.
Kip, what you just said there.
Yep.
I was like, you don't have Venmo. Well, I don't have any of the other. They said you got Apple Cash, whatever. I said I don't got that. Which is crazy. You have a paying customer in front of you ready to pay
right?
money.
Because if you don't have your Apple Pay set up, I might only have my Venmo hooked. Like every person has their form of payment.
So I said, okay, so what do you got? I said, what do you guys do? Like, why are you guys trying to make money right now? Like, what's your deal? The one 16-year-old says, I have a son that I need to pay for.
Damn.
Curveball. Every year I upgrade something, my phone, my camera, my laptop, but somehow I never upgraded my gaming headset until now, and I didn't realize how much that was holding me back. I gotta put you guys onto something I've been using nonstop lately. Turtle Beach sent me their new Gen 3 Stealth 700 headset, and bro, I did not expect the headset to level up my gaming this much. First thing I noticed, the sound is crazy clear. Like I swear I heard footsteps in Warzone that I never heard before. My old headset had me sounding like I was underwater, and this one makes me feel like a professional streamer, even when I'm just getting cooked by 12-year-olds. And comfort-wise, I don't know what memory foam they're using, but I had these on for hours just editing, gaming, vibing, and my ears were not screaming at me. Plus, the battery life is wild. 80 hours. I literally forgot headsets even need charging. The coolest part, though, is how easy it switches between everything. I can be on my console, swap to my PC with one button, and still have it connected to my phone so I can take calls or bump music while I play. It feels like having a cheat code for audio. And real talk, if you're trying to grab a gift for a gamer in your life, or if you just want to treat yourself and get something that you'll actually use every single day, then this is it. Turtle Beach has all the extra stuff too. Controllers, keyboards, flight sims, but the Stealth 700s, that's the main character. So listen, for a limited time, you can get 10% off your entire order at turtlebeach.com when you use my code SPARK. Again, it's 10% off your whole cart at turtlebeach.com with the promo code SPARK. Make sure you use that so it supports the channel. Don't sleep on this. Grab the headset, enjoy the holidays, enjoy the gaming, and hey, shout out to Turtle Beach for sponsoring this video. Get the ultimate immersive gaming experience with Turtle Beach today. For a limited time only, head to turtlebeach.com to get access to their site-wide holiday sale. After you purchase, they'll ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Save big and don't delay. Happy holidays from Turtle Beach. Back to the show.
I said, oh,
Airball.
holy shit.
Holy airball.
And then I said, what about you, to the 12-year-old? And he was like, my football team. And then I said, oh, cool. What's your football? What's the name of the team? Do you think he came up with the name of the team?
That's good. I need to
You
start
gotta
doing
press
that.
him.
I gotta start doing that.
Yeah,
So
you
I
got to
was
press
pressing
him.
his 12-year-old.
Oh yeah, that's cute. What's the name of the team?
So then they're bullshitting me, which I don't like being lied to like that. Like, just say you want money, bro. Just say that. I'll still give you $20. Just don't lie to me and think I'm a stupid idiot. So I said to them, because I saw myself in them, like, you know, young entrepreneur, they trying to make
Bothering their favorite YouTuber at an outing event.
something I would have never done.
No.
But I said, guys, don't you think selling chocolate bars outside of this sporting event is a bit of an archaic way of like salesmanship? Don't you think that surely there's something else that we could come up with right now that could make you guys more money than selling Three Musketeers outside the UCLA football stadium? They're kind of staring at me sort of blankly.
I was
going to
say, I bet you they clocked out the second you said salesmanship, new product.
I said to them, I was like, guys, I think this might be outdated. Like, you got to do something different. Like, the chocolate bar thing, I think is done. And then I said, okay, you guys have phones? And the guy said, well, kind of. I mean, the service like doesn't really, the subscription, I got to hook my email up to the thing. So I didn't know what he meant by that.
What?
And then the one kid, I don't know if he did or not. And I said, guys, go on ChatGPT and type in,
Literally, it's free.
what are 50 side hustle things that 2 teenage boys could do that would be easier than selling chocolate bars outside of a football game? And then they again staring at me blankly. And I said, you guys know what ChatGPT is, right? They're like, what is that? And I was like,
Ain't the next generation like usually smarter with the tech savvy? Like,
I was like, all right, guys, best of luck to you. And then the like cherry on top was every time I kept explaining this to them and saying ChatGPT, and I said, bro, well, when you get your phone working, download ChatGPT.
yeah, Google has Google AI now, so you can Google stuff too.
I was trying to set them up so where they can make more than $5 a pop on these chocolate bars.
Yeah.
But the whole time, the 12-year-old kid kept saying, well, do you have a card? Do you have a debit card? As I kept trying to give him alternatives of how they could. I said, I've done yard sales. I've done eBay. I've done this and that.
They weren't listening to you. They weren't listening to you.
He just kept saying, he would like wait till I was finished talking and
Correct.
go,
No.
Well, do you have another card? Not granted, he's 12, but I was like.
No. He was like, he's just fixated on his own answer that he has in his head.
Yeah, you got to press them. That's the thing now. I seen a video online of some kids came up to him too, and
He had like the meta glass on or something? Or?
yeah, I had the meta glasses, and then they were saying it was for their basketball team, and he was like, show me what team. Like,
Yeah,
let me see,
I need to start doing
let me
it.
see some pictures of you playing. He said, oh, I have a highlight, and he showed some random blurry video that I don't even
Hashtag
think
basketball.
was a thing.
Oh, man.
But yeah, start pressing the homeless people. What do you need the money for?
You have a $1?
Oh, I need money?
What do you need that dollar for?
No, because that's happened to me, actually. That brings me to a long ass time ago. Someone asked for money for food. I said, oh, I can go buy you some fries. No. Like, he didn't want the food.
money.
I said, no, I'll go buy you some food. What do you want? But I'm sure a lot of people do
Yeah,
that.
he wants that good.
Yeah, well, they stopped talking to me after I was like, and guys, and the way you're dressed right now, people don't want to, like, you guys got to do something with your presentation.
No facts. If I saw 2 kids out there like actually dappered up at a sporting game, I'm like, all right, I respect that they put in this effort, even if they're shy and mess up their words. But you gotta.
If the little girls,
It's
would've
all
came
about
up
the
to me-
feeling. What's the feeling you gonna give me?
Yeah, like the girls, again, they had a terrible marketing.
So bad.
Your marketing is piss poor. You should
I
have
said, do you have any other well, I didn't ask. I'm like, if you just said all the bars are 20, you messed up your spiel there. You should have said, oh no, we have a $5 one, $10 one, 21. How many people at the mall that are already there just to eat food? They don't want to spend 20 more bucks on one bar. I just ate 30 chicken nuggets over here and a large Coke and cookie.
Why would I buy your bar when I can go buy one for $5?
Right there.
$3
Exactly.
at
No,
the
exactly.
kiosk behind you.
See, I need to say that next time too. Oh, really? I've never bought a $20 chocolate. I could buy 5 chocolate bars for 20.
What is it about this bar that's better than the one that's right here for
or
third of the
sell me the
price?
story of you. Put on a hijab or something. to
Make up something.
Make me feel something. What you're selling right now, I'm not buying. I know you're 12, but you
And I
have,
know your mom's over there scowling you right now.
But with all due respect, that's no excuse because I follow the kids on. They run a hot dog cart. These 2 black twins.
Oh yeah,
Glizzy Street.
Yeah.
Okay.
They pop it now.
And they are popping. They've been on the news and stuff because the marketing
Yep.
and the story.
It's the way you package it.
Yeah, there was another guy. He opened up like a cinnamon roll store, but his whole thing was, I'm gonna do this from scratch and film every step of the way. Yes. And at that point, he started, and we have one person here after 1 month. Finally, oh shit, this costs too much. We're in the negative. This, and then it was 100 people, 200, 300 people, and then now he has lines outside of his store. But he filmed the whole process because he really just wanted to. He just loves cinnamon rolls and wants to make them. And now his thing's booming. you got to convince me, man. And I don't even think the in-person is even the route anymore. You need to use social media to your leverage. So if you have this much time for 8 hours today to run around here and bother everybody, you could have made 4 TikToks, little cute girl trying their best. And I'm always selling them here at the blank mall that I'm at. Maybe that might work better.
That's a good point too.
Switch it up, put a twist.
I was just gonna say that whenever I see people outside the grocery store selling whatever bullshit activism crap, I'm like, you could have made 20 TikToks about that topic and reached 10,000 more
boost
people.
the post for $10 too. You might reach even more.
But you're outside of Vaughn's.
That is like old school now, right? Like, why are we doing that? Because people already want to like deter themselves if they see, like, if you're walking into like a grocery store and you see a table, you're probably going to try to walk a little to the left because you don't want to talk to them. But if it's something that's attractive and it's like, wait, let me check this out. Well, this is something good. People just are too boring, you know? It's like, yeah, start the Glizzy Street brand. There's so many people selling hot dogs in the street, but it ain't Glizzy Street. That's why they're on the news.
Damn.
They packaged it right.
And it's hot dogs. Anyone can make a bacon wrap hot dog.
2 boys, best friends, just trying to make it.
You just brand something.
They have the blue cart and they have the blue aprons and they're black and they're twins. And maybe you're not a twin, but come on, bro. All y'all's carts look the same. I saw some lady on the side of the street. The thing said tamales or something. I was like, there's got to be a way to spice this up a bit.
Yeah, it's because like if you cook the food and you're trying with that, why not try with the part that matters?
I bet the tamales are good.
It's like making a banger video and just saying, just let YouTube pick the thumbnail. I don't give a fuck.
I would rage bait. I would literally title it like "World's Best Tamales" and be like, "Ain't no way," and then go over there and then try it out. And then it's, "Why you the world's best?" Because find out. Like,
no,
I would just call myself the best from the rip just to see. Social media is a gold mine right now. It's the internet is the way. Like, this is where everything is gonna go. Don't be doing the outside the football game. If you're the kids, literally, you guys have an advantage because you are children. Your innocence actually probably prevails more through social media marketing.
Like if those little kids would have had a little suit and tie.
That's what I'm saying. They had a suit and tie.
And made a little TikTok. Me and my brother is trying to get the world's biggest thing.
Exactly.
And we're selling chocolate bars for $5. I would have been like, you know what? I could get behind that.
Or it's $20 because we need this money for blank, even if you lie. Like, oh shoot, grandma needs that surgery. Oh shit.
They get to practice those like skills of talking in public or whatever when you're that young. But it's like, yeah, if you don't want to take advice from Ryan, then.
Did you guys see Jake Paul's new opponent?
Yes, kind of.
I think I've seen the flyer.
He's fighting like a 3-time world champion heavyweight that walks around at like 250. Might be the most handsome looking man for the sport of boxing. His name's Anthony Joshua. He's 6'6", literally has won all the Olympics, won the world title. He's actually going to be fighting Tyson Fury next year. And Jake Paul replaced him with Gervonta Davis because he had some allegations with some beating people up. And this one I was like, yeah, I think Jake's out of his mind at this point.
Because it seems tougher, right? Just because he's so big.
Yeah, well, it's just this dude has if he already lost to Tommy Fury, who was like an actual boxer his age, his size 2 years ago. This guy's like done it his whole life, and he's a world champion. And Jake Paul is trying to be a heavyweight, so he's trying to gain weight. But the experience and then just the skill level of this guy, it shouldn't even be in the same equation. So I see so many people saying, do you think it's rigged? Because if he doesn't spark him out like round one, it's like, what do you guys think about? I just think because this guy is his skill level is so huge.
Like
I wonder, do you think somebody gets paid under the table to like dance around a little bit longer? Or no, spark him out and Jake Paul gives everybody what they want. Yeah, I got knocked the out, but you wouldn't do that.
If there's rigging happening in any sport, I think it's boxing.
Damn.
They get paid the most too, right?
I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I do hear everybody get underpaid in the UFC. If you're not the main star, I always hear that. You don't even get health care apparently.
But it's like people, that's what they want you to believe. Jake Paul, YouTuber, it's rigged. But it's like, maybe he really just got the skill like that.
Maybe.
Like,
I heard other people say, nah, they're building this up and then they're gonna have like Anthony Joshua like be replaced like day before because there's no way to even let that happen.
Yeah, like off rip, I would think, I think the other guy's gonna win. I don't think Jake Paul's gonna win.
Correct.
But that's what everyone thought with each one of his fights, kind of, right? Or no,
some
of them were like,
it is usually that, but the skill gap and the sheer size of this dude. Like we can pop up a picture here of just the height difference, and obviously beyond that, his skill level is his.
I'm glad he kind of went up though, like to kind of prove to everyone, like, all right, well, I'm fighting this.
Yeah, I'm fighting
fighter guy.
I'm fighting
like,
that's
is this
young,
legit or
the biggest size and a boxer? I feel like he's gonna get sparked out, but it would be the most insane if he has a puncher chance and could.
I think Jake Paul's gonna win. I'm calling it right now.
Damn.
He's gonna get that one lucky like power punch.
But like, do you think you can be like? Because I'm sure in his head he truly believes he can win. But do you think your delusion like meets reality? If it's like you're so confident and then you get hit with that first punch and you're like, holy. I
True.
just
So
actually.
you don't really know because you think his delusion got him this far anyways.
It
Like,
did.
how'd you get this
It did.
far in the boxing world? So it's like I'm rooting for the YouTuber at this point.
That's true. And it is going to be on Netflix. So what he tweeted on Twitter, I can pull the tweet. It says stop asking me, $267 million. Ha ha ha.
Meaning
That's what he's claiming he got paid for this one.
dang, and he already gets paid. Like, how does that work? I don't know.
I mean, probably sponsors and the pull he has, but
I mean, I'll get knocked the out for 267 million.
Because it's not like you're not. People won't look at you negatively. It's a sport. Someone's gonna win. Someone's gonna lose. So if Jake Paul's saying, "Hey, bro, I'll pay you 200 mil," you just get one loss on your record. Fuck, I might take it.
we got to be careful though, because then apparently another thing out, Jake Paul is suing everybody that is saying that his fights are rigged, just speaking about it.
What?
Like,
he ain't gonna see this.
Yeah, no, he's not. It's not hard to speculate. I think because it's so hard to even imagine, because this dude is actually a world champion and is going to go fight one of the best boxers next year. It's like, this dude's out of his mind. If he gets, I think even just stepping into the ring, yeah, that's like, I don't think anybody would, like, I feel like Jake and Logan, they can get shit on all day. All these crypto zoos, Logan's a scammer.
It's been their brand.
But he just doesn't stop, or he still addresses head on, even knowing people could hate him. Do I have that? Do you have that in you? If,
True.
like, some people can the cookie crumbles when you get faced with that.
Like every single YouTuber made a hit piece on Logan Paul.
And the
Everyone
news.
hated him.
In the news.
Now he's the biggest WWE star. He fought Floyd Mayweather. Has the biggest hydration drink. Is anyone even like cancelable
That was another thing I was thinking. I don't know. I don't think so anymore.
anymore? Like cancel culture was scary back then. Now it's just like
Because when you click
anyone's doing anything.
when I go on TikTok or Instagram Reels and I see the amount of hot takes that are sometimes like borderline, like either racist or like completely just so far gone, I'm like, there's people that have said crazier things that I can't even think of in my head already online. And if they still have a public figure career, guess you can kind of say whatever. Like, is there any censorship now? Like, I don't know how much.
And when you're hated, you know people are gonna watch even more. Like the haters and the lovers are gonna watch because the haters want to like hate watch and shit.
I think Jake Paul purposely wants people to hate him because they're gonna buy the fight.
I think that's been his whole stick, right?
Like,
his whole
if-
career.
If you watch Jake Paul on a podcast for an hour and a half, I feel like he's a very likable person. He's very chill and
Yep.
just like a nice guy.
Yep.
But turns it up the trolling so that people can be like, yeah, f- that guy. That way they can be tuning in and talking about his fight.
He knows what he's doing.
And it doesn't truly matter if you're living in your $32 million house in Puerto Rico. Like, who cares?
They're characters.
What anybody says.
Yes.
They mastered the characters that work for them.
I think if you're someone who's like, I hate Jake Paul, I think you're a sheep because that's exactly what he wants. And you're going to watch the fight and tune in and make your little tweet
Yeah.
and it's going to get him more money. It's like you're on a completely different wavelength. It's like you're a shrimp and he's a shark.
Yeah, it's like going to a WWE match and watching the guy come out that everyone hates and everyone's like, boo, boo. That's the script. He's supposed to be that guy or whatever. That's all part of it.
It's like, have you ever met this person in real life? Well, no, but I hate him. Well, what did they say that makes you hate him? Well, just the stuff, the clips that you see. Like, yeah, I might see someone, they might say something that I'm like, okay, I don't agree with that. But I don't holistically hate that person. I don't know. I see, and also the people who, oh, it's rigged, whatever. I know that there's plenty of rigging in sports, at all times. So I can't definitively say what I think is rigged or what isn't because I'm not in there playing. So I really don't know. But the boxing, I never thought that the boxing, like, you see, he knocked him out here and then he
Gave him
slow
a signal.
slow down.
He gave him a signal. This. I'm like, dude, stuff happens so fast.
I'm like,
Yeah, they weren't thinking about that.
dude, I think that you're reaching a little bit with the rig thing.
And it seems like everything they've done is like grand and like the biggest. You kind of have to do that, and that's how you forget about the Japan shit, right?
True. Because then I forget. I'm like, wait, he started WWE in 2021. It does make you look at yourself sometimes. I'm like, he's been doing that for 4 years. I didn't even realize it's been even that long. And now he's back on his daily vlog every week. I'm like, dude,
You kind
I
of
don't
gotta
know.
bury all the bad shit. Bottom.
What's y'all's fitness journey currently looking like?
I actually been going with a trainer once a week for about a month now.
How's that?
Just because I haven't been able to lock in with my workout shit. So it's been good. It's intensive every time. Like the first three sessions I threw up at the end. So I'm like, that's how you know.
Did you eat before? Did you eat bad stuff the night before?
So I didn't eat before, but I was drinking too much water during the workout, and that's what messed me up. So
You think
like,
your body was in fight or flight? Like, oh, I need. That's a lot that I'm expelling.
yeah,
and
like I
then-
haven't worked strenuously that hard in a long time.
Wow.
So it's like I'm really putting my body to the
Now, did
limit.
he start
right
you
now.
off rip, just going intense? Because sometimes that like can
No,
turn people to
we're
be
building it up.
Okay. Because I have heard that it's like that's the opposite of what you should do if you're just trying to get back.
No,
into it.
yeah. So I'm trying to do like a plan, but just sticking to it, I realize is hard, but also is what's gonna get you to the next level. Is just literally not stopping. So I need to lock in on my diet though next.
That'd be the.
I've been
main
trying to be
thing.
consistent with the movement part. The diet is what I gotta really.
I gotta do meal preps. That's what I do, and then I've been having an issue with the protein, getting enough grams of protein in. That's where I'm at with that. I'm also sensitive to a lot of things, so I can't have pre-workout. I can't have anything with caffeine in it. Certain protein things make me nauseous. Whatever, eating whatever this pound of chicken breast, I can't chew that.
You need a
So-
specific regimen, I think.
Mhm. So I've had to just try a bunch of different things, which I was at Target this morning and I found like this yogurt that I like a lot that has a bunch of protein in it. So it's just a matter of process of elimination and like finding stuff that works for me.
Yeah.
But
Like right now, I'm enjoying the trainer in the aspect of like, I wouldn't be pushing myself this hard. Like if I was at the gym or like, I wouldn't even try to lift this much heavy weight because I know I want a spot or, you know, sometimes you need that extra. So I did a 200 squat today.
Shit.
dang,
Yesterday.
Good work.
So that was like my max that I've ever done.
Yeah, be the diet. That is literally the hardest part. I'll give a shout out to Meal Prep Sunday. They have a new menu every single week, so you can't get tired of the food. And when you sign up for the first time, it's like 40% off. And one of my
With
friends,
code NOAHBOAT.
no problem. But this, I'm probably gonna give people ideas. But this guy that I do know that uses it, he uses a new number every single time, so he gets like 12 meal preps a week for $5. And like I've got notifications where he's like, yo, if you just got a text, don't worry, I'm gonna cancel it tomorrow. And he like makes a new account, cancels it, but he's like paid no more than I think $20 a week for like 10 meal preps.
they're about to cancel that.
They're gonna patch that.
They
They better patch
get
it.
patched right now. I
Yeah,
really
meal
feel like
preps
that.
I think is what I should be doing too.
Yeah, Ilya, who did my transformation, he told me like yesterday that he's looking to do more 90-day transformations like ASAP with influencers. And I put in a word for y'all, and he's like,
I'll go.
If they want to run it next week, it's just if you miss one workout in the first week, the whole thing's canceled.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously it's a lot of time and money on their end that they have to invest, and you get a whole document about you.
It's once a week or what?
every day
Oh, every day.
for 90 days.
I said once a week.
No.
Damn,
that's what I'm
if I
doing
go
right
home
now.
for If
Yeah,
I go
it's
home for Christmas, I can't. I'd have to
Start after Christmas. I mean, you could do that too.
only because like I wouldn't want to do it during. Well, I won't be here. I gotta be here. I gotta.
For sure. Well, no, you can still do the workouts wherever you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said, "No, I gotta
You
be
still-
here."
You can do the workouts. Do the workouts. The food, though, I swear, everybody, the food be the hardest part, bro. I know like two people. One guy that's like fully shredded, eats the same boring meal every day, and that's why he looks 10 times better than me, plus everybody else that I see. And then I have other people that are kind of like my brain, where it's like, well, I get this one meal and it's like, got really good protein, this and that. But yeah, the sodium's jacked up, or I'm really, really good, and then the night hits and the desserts hit. So yeah, it's a truly never-ending journey. And I think for me, sometimes I go in and out where I'm like, damn, it really just never ends.
So when you were doing it, you're doing a decently hard gym session.
Yeah, decently hard gym session, and then getting a 30 minutes to hour cardio in every day.
30 minutes to hour. And then what does that cardio? Running, walking, or anything?
Either running or walking, incline walking, or just running at a steady pace. But now I feel like I get enough time just in for the weights, and then I don't. I think it's because I'm waking up a little bit later, which is bothering me. I think if I wake up too late, I'm like, I'm almost agitated at the gym. 'Cause
What's
I'm
the
like,
point?
Yeah, because I'm like, all right, the workout's an hour. I'm like, do I really to do now the cardio? That's a whole nother time. But then other people, I do it at nighttime. But then then you're just tired at nighttime. So I'm like, damn. But then I see the David Goggin. You're just a bitch, and I'm like, I think it's the fact that it never ends. That's truly the hardest part about the whole thing. You have to make it like brushing your teeth, like just every day.
So it seems second nature now. Like,
Correct.
I have to
Correct.
eat this or I have to do this workout. And I've noticed that the more I've been consistent, the easier it's been getting, the less I'm like not throwing
When
up
you
and
build
shit.
a streak, I think that's where the momentum just gets fun. You have to build yourself a streak where it's like, well, I got this far. Because I watch these videos. It's like this guy on Instagram. Day 1 of not smoking weed. Day 2 of not smoking weed. Day 1 of not smoking weed. Day 1 of not, and I'm like, holy shit, that's hilarious. And then the people in the comments, everybody's enablers. They're like, no, but count up all the day ones you did do, bro. You're good. You're good. And I'm like,
It adds up.
but it goes with everything. So I think I was just saying that. So then, like, the the viewers, like, I'm just curious what your guys' personal goals are next year, and also the fact that you still got a month till the next year. Are you starting your stuff?
Lock in now.
Yeah, are you locking in a little bit early? Because it's going to be June before you know it.
That's also something I realized. Time flies, bruh.
Facts.
This year's over. I'm like, oh shit.
I was saying, I remember where I was this time last year, and
Yep.
it does feel like,
Yep.
holy shit.
And I remember like 4 years ago saying I'm gonna lock in on the gym. I never did. 4 years passed.
That's yeah.
So it's like you really like. I'm at the point now where it's like, oh, bro, it's now or never. Like, and I want to do it for myself.
I
too.
think everybody needs to do it to know that you can get to that point.
Because and then it's like, yeah, you create some momentum and you start seeing a little bit of progress, and that motivates you even more. It's like,
Yep.
okay, wait, let me actually eat good today, and then work out again tomorrow, and then
And when I got my leanest, and even talking to Ilya plus other trainers that were just as lean as I was in like April this year, when you are that lean, you are having like all these irritatable feelings of it's not natural to be shredded year round unless you're able to just mentally enjoy that feeling. So unless you're bodybuilding or cutting for a competition, you should get to somewhere where you should be, and then you just can go up a little bit and just maintain a healthy spot for you. But I think most people just have to push themselves further than they've ever gotten just to see.
you got to get yourself uncomfortable. No one likes to do that. Like on plenty of my workouts, towards the end, I said, I can't do one more set. But that push is what's going to get you to the next level. Now, is it messed up if I start going with another trainer? Like if I do the Ilya thing?
It'd be free.
True.
I'm curious about like when you were cutting your calories, whatever, and you're hungry, like, because when you thinned out, you really leaned out.
Yup.
To the point where you're like, yeah, I'm hungry right now.
Yeah.
How do you mentally do that? Because hunger is like the biggest, most powerful trigger in your brain.
And I think I've talked to Ilya about that after, where I was like, I don't think you fully, I said on his podcast too, prepared me for like how to maintain that after, because I was solely, there's a goal. Like the goalpost was, it doesn't matter. Like you're doing this for the video, you're doing this for yourself, you're doing this for this goal. So when I was feeling that, I had to just suck it up. Like it sucked. Like it literally, and I think the people don't want to hear that, but like it sucked when you weren't losing weight and you have to delete more calories, reduce more, and you just have to literally go to bed hungry. It's literally no way around that. And then I've had it's called the yo-yo effect. So like after the transformation, for like the first 7 days, I did what you're not supposed to do and ate everything under the sun that I've been wanting for 7 days. And I was like, yo, the abs are still there. Everything's still there. My face is good. And then after 3 weeks of doing that, I was like, 2 weeks doing that, I was like, everything's gone. But then I locked back in for 2 weeks and it was back. And then I've gone back and gone. And I did a yo-yo thing for like the first 2 months where I could get back to the thing, back off, back on, back off. But that's when you I got to 11%, and I could have got to 9 if I went another week. But yeah, it was the hunger. You have to literally starve yourself to an extent. Not like, malnourished, but you're still getting, I was still getting 2,400 calories, which is still a lot. But yeah, you have to fight that. So I think that's what I deal with now, where I love the workouts. I'll go as hard as possible. I'll go out of breath. But then when I feel that hungry to fuel myself, I fuel it to where like the pot's full, like my stomach, it's full. And then I want a little bit more because I still am. But the only way fat loss works is you have to literally be in a deficit. So I think the way around that is you need to actually just find the protein stuff that you can't eat that keeps you more full. So when I was eating like steak or lots of chicken with sweet potatoes, that stuff kept me more full. So, but right now I'm like, okay, yeah, I want to drop about a couple more percent again. Yeah, I have to like go into like, you call it starving mode, but it's just a calorie deficit. And that's the hardest part. You got to make sure, like, I always think about now 40-year-old self, like, dude, if I don't keep moving and stuff, because people always say like, yo, when I'm 30, I feel these pains, all this. I'm at 28 and I feel fine. Like, I feel like, although I haven't ran for like 3 weeks, I could still hop back in tomorrow. My knees are good.
Yeah, I thought about that too recently, because like, when you're younger, you're in the sports and you're on the teams and you're constantly moving around without even worrying about it.
And then when that's cut off,
the older you get, it's like, okay, yeah, you start worrying about, okay, I want to be good for the future. Like, I want to be 50 and still be able to walk with no pain or whatever.
Yeah, it's the day in, day out, man. It's so easy to say, suck it up, but yeah, no. But then when it's that time, it's like 10 o'clock. You're like,
damn. So I got to hit up Ilya or what?
Set it up.
Imagine we're all just ripped. We do the pod shirtless. That's what we need. That will get us some views, right?
Something that always cracked me up is whenever I'm anywhere in public, people will be like, "What are you doing here?"
Same thing
as
you
you.
are.
Because I love going to the sporting events, football games, the NFL, UCLA game. What are you doing here? Well, there's a game going on. And I'm always just like, maybe they think it's the same way as like when you see your teacher in public.
Yeah.
Hey,
True.
Why are you here?
I've only seen you in the classroom before. What are you doing at Target? But it's like, yeah.
No, and yeah, it takes you out of the world because you only know them as that one thing. I think that spooked me out. I'd see some teachers at Target, and I would never go up to them, but I would be like, my brain would just glitch.
Yeah, I got recently. Hey, what's up, Rob? Where's Rhino? Like, I'm with my family traveling right now. I'm like, I don't know. We're not even in LA.
Facts. I'd be lying though.
But it's like, I get it though. I get it.
I'll
Like,
get recognized at the airport. They're like, "Yo, Ryan here too." I'm like, "Yeah, he's on baggage claim 45 all the way across the airport."
I get it,
Dude,
though.
and-
It's like whenever they see us, they're like, we're all together all the time on screen. So yeah.
But why is it that, well, I've never seen, I'm trying to think of like duo YouTubers or like people that are in a group as a YouTuber who I've seen in public. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I think I've at our old apartment complex, the Anthony Padilla guy who's part of Smosh.
Oh, yeah.
But when I saw him, I didn't think about the other guy.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the dude from Smosh. Now, granted, I also haven't maybe seen enough. How old were these people? Like maybe when I was younger, I don't really, maybe I would view it differently if I've only seen two people together that I always watch.
I guess it would make more sense if it was like me and Noah together and be like, where's Ryan?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
Or like, yeah, when me and Ryan are together, like, where's Rob? It's like, yeah, okay, that's
Yeah,
fair,
I
that's
kinda
fair,
get
that's
that.
fair.
I feel like
We're
from it.
already both, almost all of us are here. But that does happen to me too. Like, I could be completely with family. I could be with a whole bunch of people, and they're just like, where's everybody else?
I do love when people come up though.
Yeah, we should do another meetup maybe next year.
Bruh, meetup would be sick.
Yeah. Different city? What?
Yeah, no, I feel like there's so many untapped areas. I was gonna say that too. I was like, what's like a place to travel next year? Like that could be, and then you do a meetup, but like just somewhere you haven't been. It could be in the States, could be
Yeah.
out of states.
I want to go to Florida. I feel like we got some Floridians out there.
Go to, what is that, South Beach or whatever?
Yeah, they got Miami, South Beach, Fort Lauderdale, Tampa.
We need to hit them all.
Florida would be sick.
I had a topic I wanted to get into. This was cracking me up. It was when Whole Lotta Cheese came over. My favorite rapper right next to Drake. Absolutely hilarious. Everyone was like, Rhino trying to hit. Rhino definitely
Yeah,
trying to
the
hit.
whole video.
They're like, he
Dudes will
bro.
say anything to what did they say? They want a piece of whatever.
No, there. I mean, I actually have not had that much fun reading through a comment section in years. So I actually am happy that people were.
But I
saying
did.
that.
I found it funny how people were like, like everybody is subjective, so they have their own opinions. The music is trash, isn't that? And then the way you were viewing it as like art, or you thought it was good, that's how you viewed it. But to them, it's this is an innuendo, subliminal. Ryan is just playing spitting game right now.
I'm reading some of these comments. Ryan 100% willing to say anything to smash. Ryan trying to crack for 21 minutes and 54 seconds. Ryan will say anything for that Kit Kat. I may have to try the Rhino method. Noah gonna walk past Rhino's room and hear raw, raw. I understand why people thought that.
It's a girl in a video, and you're known for talking to girls on the channel.
It's a girl. I would say she's pretty cute.
Would they be saying that if she wasn't?
They wouldn't. If that was a guy who had the same style of music, same presentation, and I was glazing it, people wouldn't say, well, you're trying to smash, that's why you're glazing it. They'd have to come up with some other thing. I wonder what people would say, because Cheese, it's not like she can do anything for me necessarily. It's just like, so if it was a guy and I was glazing the guy, what benefit do I get from glazing a guy, whatever? So I was just thinking, people don't, because it doesn't sound to them audibly pleasurable, so that's why they're like, well, this has to be trying to smash whatever. I genuinely think it's art. And just because you don't have to like something for it to be art. I think people say if something's art that it has to be good. Like, I don't know.
Nah.
I'm trying to think of an artist that
Subjective.
like, okay, MGK, for example. I've heard some of the songs, some snippets. I will never download or listen to one of those songs in its entirety because I don't like the way any of that sounds. That doesn't mean he's not an artist, though.
It doesn't mean you don't understand why his stuff works,
Mm-hmm.
or understand who this could be for.
I don't know. I guess it's just because she's a girl, and
It's gotta be. There's only one reason.
there's only one reason you glazing that shit.
So I didn't fully watch it. Was She directed that video.
So she didn't direct. She just like told us like why she chose to like either film with the homeless guy with no legs, or why she chose Airbnb and had her Pomeranian with the SpongeBob pinata. And she is very good at picking her different directors, so she has different directors for all her music videos. But yeah, we would just kind of we literally just reacted to all the same videos that we already watched together, and then yeah, people were just thinking Ryan was trying to hit the whole time.
So you're not trying to hit.
I'm not trying to hit.
Oh, okay. Let's make that clear then.
I'm like, she's creative.
So even if she was down, you wouldn't want to?
I don't think she's my type like that. She does, the SIGs and stuff.
She didn't smell like Six though.
She didn't.
Which is
She
good.
smelled nice.
It's art though.
To me, I viewed it as like she was given like, I don't know, sister energy, or like
People kept saying she looked like she'd be my sister, and I just was laughing. I was like, I could see it a little bit.
when she was here, it felt like one happy family when she was
It
here.
did, it did.
So I think people's minds were in the gutter.
But yours is sometimes too.
My head is usually in the gutter.
But I think that's why they commented. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly,
it's
yeah.
you know? It's
Oh
like,
yeah. And there's no like, no matter what I say, people are gonna think that like.
Yeah, no, you
It's
can't.
like your brand now.
That's my
I mean, we have
brand.
so many videos of you with a girl on our channel. It's like,
But
yeah,
the thing
any
is,
girl that comes.
it can be both. Like you can be like that for that thing, but then you can not.
And you
like
could
that
also
for
be like, yeah, I'm trying to smash.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, and next time there's a girl on the channel, I could. Sometimes I'll be letting them know, like, if it's like a dating video, or whatever, you could probably assume that.
Yeah, but then there's like a Bobby Altoff. She posted a whole video crying the other day for like 2 minutes straight, saying I can't post anything without people hating me, making fun of me, and
Damn.
she was literally saying like, I know you guys say Instagram comments aren't real, but I can't post anything,
And that's something you don't post in this day and age because they're gonna go even harder now.
and all that because she was posting her new man's, and everybody's posting
Ah,
is
shit.
well, you left your husband and your child for him or for this other guy, and then obviously she's clapping back, and that's where it doesn't work is when you try to explain yourself more. So then she
Okay.
was saying, no, he was 30 when he met me, and I had a kid at 21. He was already older than me. We literally grew apart. This. But by her crying and saying that she can't post a video without anybody saying something bad, now that's all they're gonna do.
Facts.
It's
Yeah.
it's something
It's
where
like, yeah, only explain yourself if you have to.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
It also probably for her feels like the entire world hates her.
but I didn't even know.
But none of us even
I
knew
didn't
that.
even care.
Until I saw that on Twitter. Obviously, it had 100K retweets. I'm like, oh, I'll watch it for a second. But yeah, no facts. And then I went about my day, though.
And what does her new man look like?
Tall, black, like ex-NBA player.
Okay, she wanted a little chocolate.
Yeah. And I think that's, other people obviously making their comments on that too. And whatever. But also,
Nothing wrong with that.
isn't her whole podcast like she trolls anyways? So
Yeah.
it's like you kind of, you're not the super straight, like she's a very blunt, awkward personality.
Yeah.
So yeah, your fan base is a little more jokey, I
you
would
gotta
say.
expect it back a little.
Because you're playing antics or jokes, or maybe jokes that aren't funny to your guests, but that's you.
And especially doing an apology video, you know that's gonna get more views than your past 10 things you made. So it's like, that's what's gonna be popping up now.
Well, I like her.
What did she do, podcast?
Her and Drake just made one together. Mm-hmm. I didn't know if they started. I saw the whole like commercial drop, but I guess she stopped her own podcast and now she's making one with just Drake. I could be wrong, but then I saw her doing like rock climbing podcast with like Trevor Wallace. So I was kind of confused. I didn't know if she still has a solo one or if she and Drake just teamed up.
Stop the Bobby hate.
See, if we had her on this channel, I would definitely be trying to crack.
See?
And I wouldn't fault you for
You
it.
wouldn't have to say anything to the comments. You'd be like, well, yeah.
I would just admit it flat out. While she's there too. You're here, so I'm trying to hit. But I know you have a new guy, so NBA guy.
If it doesn't work out though, I'm here.
If it doesn't work out, love to get on your podcast.
Can we even get someone like Bobby on here?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Who's the biggest person that's in our reach that we could have?
Yeah, who's the biggest person we can get?
In our
And let's
reach.
get him.
Anyone want to fuck us?
You know Jack Harlow. You haven't really talked to him.
I do have his number, but I got a new number since I got his number, so I'd be texting him out of the blue.
We can be the start of his comeback, Like, no one's really heard of Jack Harlow recently.
You think he just kind of like probably got so much of that taste of fame? He's like, I don't even need to be in the limelight like that.
Yeah, I
feel
wonder
like
what his headspace is right now.
I feel like because he's a really true creative, that I feel like he's probably got everything he wanted. You got the hits, you got the plaques, you got the money, you got the fame, you have all these songs.
But it's like, as an artist, like,
But don't
and
you
if
want
fans,
to
wouldn't you want them to keep going?
like
right?
like Russ keeps going. He
Yeah.
makes social media content and keeps dropping like nonstop. But it's also I think it's also a blessing that you blow up at that younger age, and as you get a little bit older, because I think he's like 27, you get a chance to kind of
You refine a
chill
little
out.
bit.
Yeah, maybe refine. Maybe he's been.
Is he cooking something up? Maybe like next
That's what
new
he said
project?
on that one vlog that we did with him in 2020. That he was just cooking that whole time, and then he went crazy when he came out.
I just remember all of us being at the video shoot and Jack's outside. And I don't know who asked him, but like, aren't you tired? Or
I think I asked.
I think
him
you
that.
asked him.
I
Like,
was like,
bro, it's
it
like
was like
2 a.m.
It was like 1:45 or 2 a.m. and I was getting my Uber to go. He said something that was like a movie, and obviously
No, it was. I remember it to this day. He was like,
And if you guys want to watch the rest of this podcast, just go to mystrawberrypark.com and become a member to see the rest of this fully extended podcast. The community is growing very big over there. We post every single video on this channel early on our website, exclusive videos that we can't post on YouTube, and early access videos from our other channel, Love Live Serve, only on the website before everybody else. Go check it out. Thank you.